Hi guys, welcome to my another short video. In this video, I'll be showing you how you can use loops in Ansible, and I will give you a quick demonstration how you could do it. Without wasting time, let's straight away go to the example. So this is the setup that I have. I have a control node, also known as master node, and I have a bunch of managed hosts that I'm managing through control node. All the initial settings and access has been sorted out. Watch my previous videos to get this sorted. Now uh, let's get into my master node, or let's say control node, like I've showed here. Like that. Here's some cut. Now let me go to the cut. Now let me go to the tutorial itself or instruction how you could do it. I'm in my control node, and I've got host as these 4 machines. And just to validate all of them are accessible, you can always do a few commands that you can start with. So what I'll do is first is Ansible -I host list hosts all to my host. Okay, we got 4 hosts, and Ansible -I host ping. We're able to ping all these machines. All right. Now let me create let's say make a directory called Ansible loops, and let me get inside. Let me create a file called Ansible loop playbook.yml. Now what I'll do here is I will try to write a playbook very fast. Of course, you don't need to worry about these. Once you start using it, you'll get used to it. For now, just understand how we are doing it. Now what I'll do here is we'll set our task here, and let's say name, and let's say you want to copy a bunch of files. So let's start away. Let's create a create my files. Okay, make files. Let's say loop files. Let's create few files here. Let's say file1 ml, file2.ml, file3.ml, file4.ml. All right. So we do loop files. We got 4 files. Let's go loop playbooks. Now what we're gonna do is copy files. So we're gonna use a module called template. We are just testing loop, so it doesn't really matter. While I'm inside loop to verify it, called loop files. Okay, loop files. One loop files. And files. I won't give the name here. Destination gonna be var temp. All right. Now we are going to use a loop, And loops is nothing a list. So loop is just running things in a loop, like for loop. So names are file1.yml, all right, and with file2.yml, file3.yml, file4.yml. Make sure we got 4 files, loop files. Okay, there's no hyphen in the folder, and the file names are passed in as a variable, and we name it item. All right, so what we are trying to do here is we are trying to do a loop with these files, and we are just trying to copy it. Okay, now if I use Ansible Playbook, just to give you a structure of the folder, so this is how I'm doing it. If I come out here, so I'm running these Ansible loops. Okay, just to show what I'm doing here is I'm running this playbook here. Okay, host is my inventory file, which is outside of Ansible loop folder, and the files are inside loop file. That's why. Okay, now let's, before that one, I'm in Ansible tools where Ansible loops are there. So Ansible, that's playbook, and hyphen host, and I'm inside Ansible loops, and this is a playbook. All right, I hope you understood the structure. Now we're running this thing. Now, okay, it just copied all of these 4 files, and as you can see, it's showing a change. Now, just to validate it's working, what you can do is go here and let me copy same Ansible playbook and name it as validate playbook. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll just remove this. Now we are in task. Now what we are going to do is just to try to display. All right, so what are we gonna do? Name display the ls of temp folder, and we're gonna use a Modulus shell, and we're gonna use command called ls /var/temp, and we're gonna register this result, and we're gonna print the output, debug message. I'll put this as a list, so it's gonna be result dot std out lines. If I run Ansible, okay, so Ansible playbook -i and host. All right, now it's going to be validate. I'm just going to list all of them. As you can see, all of the VMs or files, you can see it. That's one way to do a loop. And if you want to make things even better, you can even do this like this as well. So just add var, okay, and set as my list and let's put file1.yml, file2.yml, file3.yml, file4.yml, and you can always do it as well. We're gonna loop in my list. Okay, if you hit Ansible on I host Ansible Playbook, okay. Yeah, calculate. So yeah, that's how you could use loops in it. That's all for now, and see you in next video. If you got any questions, feel free to ask me. See you. Bye.